Howdy, howdy, what's going on to all of my Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet viewers and subscribers and new viewers? It's me, Ventus SG, and how you doing? Alright guys, in the last video, the one about the dual wield AR, a lot of you guys gave me some advice in the comment section on what the best or what the next best AR I should get. You gave me a couple of choices actually, and a lot of you, the most of you, said something about the AR Blue Rose MK3. So I went to go get that. Took me a little bit to farm up the right one, but I got that rifle. In this video, I'm going to show you which ones I got, because I got a couple of them, and then I'm going to show you what I did with the rifle and show you some gameplay of it, and then maybe down in the comment section below you can give me some further advice with what I'm going to do next with the weapon. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so I am not going to lie to you, I thought you guys were all capped when you said that this drone was going to appear, because literally I spent 20 minutes waiting for this thing spawning in, doing this over and over again. After 20 minutes passed, that's when one finally showed up. I even looked on YouTube to make sure you guys weren't like lying to me about this at that midway point. So I saw that it was actually a thing, and then after I looked at the video, that's when one actually popped up for me. So I stayed there farming this thing for like an hour, hour and a half. I was trying to get like a legendary drop, but I never got a legendary one to drop. But I did get like 4 or 5 of these things, and one of them is better than the rest. Now I'm not sure if this is like the better one to get on the epic scale, but it's got 18 crit rate and 180 crit damage. So I don't know if that's really good or not. Maybe you can tell me down in the comment section below if that's good, if that's bad, if that's trash. I know obviously if I need to, I could go and just grind that out again, but at the time I didn't want to take the time and do that because it was getting very, very boring, and I wanted to go shoot things. So that's the one that I got. That's the one I'm going to enhance. Now I did enhance. First I overclocked it with Lievre, and then I enhanced it to weapon rank 11. I enhanced it to weapon rank 11, and here's the thing. When I enhance it to weapon rank 11, and you're going to see it on the screen here, I was going to go and modify the memory chips and max out the memory chips as far as my Lievre shop can do, and I'm still in the process of, you know, making Lievre go and do the thing. I didn't expect the Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris DLC to come like when it did, so I'm stuck kind of doing that for SAO stuff. I'm kind of on pause with Fatal Bullet right now. So, I'm gonna enhance the memory chips, but as I was enhancing the memory chips, when I went to go do it, I realized that the AR Blue Rose MK3 Plus, the memory chips are almost similar to my Sylph Type D. Like my Sylph Type D has a physical attack 23. Well, basically I was looking at damage versus mechs. Damage versus mechs is at 23 for my Sylph Type D, and the damage versus mechs on this one just base is a 22.73. And I'm just like, well, wait a minute. If that's literally the only stat that I really care about right now, I mean, obviously crit rate, crit damage, and all other stuff is very important, and weak spot damage and whatnot too. I'm going to enhance that. But I just kind of wanted to see where this weapon stood, just base form weapon. And I don't know, with the memory chips that's on it, this is pretty good. I took it for a test fighting a couple of things, and you know, I wasn't disappointed with the weapon. It actually does pretty good, and I'm going to show you in a second here me going and fighting one of these spider droid robots. Now, what I will say for this is that obviously the Sylph Type D actually melted this thing in like 4 seconds. Like, actually melted this thing in 4 seconds. Now, these two, or this Blue Rose, it didn't exactly melt it the way that I wanted it to melt it. It actually did really bad. But I can only imagine that if I enhance the weapon with the right memory chips, it's going to do better. I am not going to show you this gameplay because I actually died at the end, but I went and fought the max rank tank. I think it's a level 8 tank in the SBC Glocken. I fought that thing, and I was seeing big numbers on the weak spot. Now, I have to actually go back and watch my gameplay. Actually, I don't have that gameplay anymore. I would have to watch it on a video, but to see what numbers I was really putting up on the tank with the weak spot damage with the Sylph Type Ds, but I'm pretty sure that I was doing more big crit damage numbers with the AR Blue Roses than I was with the Sylph Type D. I don't know how accurate that is. Alright, now I'm going to show you the stats side by side. Well, not side by side, I'm just going to compare the stats. See, there's my Sylph Type D, the one that I like to use. You can see the stats there. you know, the physical attack, the critical rate, and critical damage, weak spot damage, all that stuff is maxed out as high as I can take it. And you see those numbers, 23, 23, what is that, 35, yeah, 25, or 35, 35, 23, 23. And just look at the base stats of the AR Blue Rose MK3 Plus. I mean, it's got, the crit rate is at 21, the crit damage is at 20, damage versus mechs right at 22, damage versus humanoid, that damage was at 18, and then, you know, so, I don't know. I feel like it's still a weaker weapon than my Sylph-type D, but at the same time, base form, it's still pretty freaking strong. So I can definitely see why a lot of you in the comments of that video was like, yeah, definitely you should use the Blue Rose because it's a stronger weapon. And honestly, I don't have a problem with the way the Blue Rose looks. The only reason that I really like the Sylph-type D is because I like the way it looks. It looks like a really cool assault rifle. I would use it. It looks better than the LMG cum tag or whatever. It looks like a freaking, an actual LMG. I like this thing because it looks like a submachine gun, and I can definitely get jiggy with it. I like looking at my character use these weapons, especially in dual wield. All right, so let me know what you think I should do in the comments as far as memory chips for this. Do you think I should crit rate, crit damage, obviously, weak spot damage? Do you think it needs weak spot damage? Do you think it needs, well, damage versus mechs, obviously, because most of the things that you fight in this game are definitely going to be mechs. So, I mean, what other memory chips besides those do you think I should put on there? I think I'm limited to, like, what, 3 or 4? I think I'm limited to 4 with, like, an epic weapon, and I think legendary I can do, like, 5? Or it might just be 4. It's been a while since I played this game, so forgive me if I'm a little rusty on the knowledge. I know you guys haven't stopped playing this game since the game came out. I have since moved on to other games and enjoy playing them, which is an excellent segue into my other content on the channel. Yeah, I know some of you are so sick and tired of hearing me say this, but honestly, if you like what I do here on YouTube and you want to support me, the content creator, and see me succeed and see me become bigger than what I am, help me, support a wider variety of content here on the channel, if only for like 5 minutes. No one's asking you to go and check out an entire 20-minute long video of something that you just don't watch, but give it a good 5 or 6 minutes of your time if you would, and you never know, you might see something on this channel that you will enjoy. The Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I'm having so much fun playing that. The Jedi Fallen Order, I know it's an older game and doesn't have any DLC, and you've probably seen it 1,000 times, but you haven't seen me play it, and it's awesome. The Sword Art Online ArFA-sys. The ArFA-sys guys are going crazy with the views over there. They are just really supporting that content, so I think I'm going to get back to that and do some of that as well. My idea was originally on this channel was to put out 2 videos, to do Sword Art Online video in the morning and then do the 8 o'clock special live premiere Let's Play series at night and give it sort of like a television show to watch at 8 o'clock. It's silly, I know, but I don't know, it just gives, I would hope it gives my viewers, my subscribers, the ones who really fuck with me, give them something to look forward to every night, Monday through Friday. On the weekends, I feel like I'm just going to chill, not really upload as much, but definitely through the week on this channel, 2 uploads a day is what I'm going for. I am right now currently playing SAO ArFA-sys and trying to rank up all of my weapons, because apparently with this new DLC they got, you can make your weapons even stronger. So once my weapons on AL get stronger, I can go and farm other stuff for other characters, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. But let me know down in the comments what you think about the Blue Rose, my copy of it, my version of it, and what you think I should do with it. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it, and I'll check you guys next time. Peace out.